Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. The title of our today's video is How to Add Facebook Leads to Mailchimp Automatically. So I'm running a business, and to promote my business I'm running lead ads, and I wish that as soon as a new lead is received in my Facebook lead ads, automatically with the help of that details, a new subscriber should be created in my Mailchimp too. For this, we are going to create an integration between Facebook lead ads and Mailchimp. To create this integration, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. In Pabbly, we have the concept of trigger and action. So for trigger, we are going to use Facebook lead ads, and for action, we are using Mailchimp. If you want to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video you are going to learn how to add new Facebook leads to Mailchimp as a contact. So I'm running a business named Package Express, and to promote my business I'm running lead ads, and I wish that as soon as I receive a new lead, automatically the details of that lead should be added to my Mailchimp account also. For this, we have to create an integration between Facebook lead ads and Mailchimp. To create this integration, we are going to use Pabbly. It's an amazing automation software. So we'll open a new tab, and then we'll search for pabbly.com/connect, and then I'm going to click on enter. And yes, you can see that we have successfully opened the landing page of Pabbly, and over here we have two options. One is sign in and the another one says sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in. And yes, you can see that it has opened all Pabbly apps. Over here are all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we want to connect two applications, that is Facebook lead ads and Mailchimp. So I'm going to click on access now. And now it is opening my dashboard. And to start with the automation, I'm going to click on this button right over here which says create workflow. And now it is asking me the folder I want to save the workflow in and the workflow name. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automation, and I want to name my workflow as new Facebook leads to Mailchimp, and then I'm going to click on create. And now it is opening my workflow window, and this is the most important window of our automation because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the command. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the command of our trigger. So we are going to start the automation by selecting our trigger application, that is Facebook lead ads. And then it is asking me the trigger event. So I'm going to select the trigger event as new lead instant. I am selecting new lead instant because I want that as soon as I receive a Facebook lead, instantly Pabbly should capture the response and trigger the workflow. And then I'm going to click on connect. And it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Facebook lead ads account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But I'm going to click on add a new connection and then connect with Facebook lead ads. And now I'll select my account and click on continue. And yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Facebook lead ads account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me the page and the lead gen form. So as you know, the name of our page is Package Express. So I'll select Package Express over here. And the name of our lead gen form is Lead Ads Form. I am selecting Lead Ads Form because I want only the leads of this particular form should be added to my Mailchimp. If you want to create this automation for all lead gen forms, you can click on all lead gen forms or any another desired form. I'll select my desired form and then I'm going to click on save and send test request. And now Pabbly is saying waiting for a webhook response. This means that Pabbly is waiting to capture a response. So we are going to generate a dummy response for Pabbly. So to generate the dummy response, I'm going to open the new tab and search for Meta for Developers. And then I'm going to open Meta for Developers. And yes, you can see this is the landing page of Meta for Developers. And over here I'll go on more and then tools. And then I'm going to select Lead Ads RTO Debug Tool. And now it is asking me the page and the form. So as you know, the name of our page is Package Express and the name of our form is Lead Ads Form. So after selecting my page and form, I'm going to click on Preview Form. And now it is asking me to fill in the dummy details. So I'm going to fill my dummy details. And yes, you can see that I've filled my dummy details, and now I'm going to click on Next and then Submit. And yes, you can see that it is saying your test lead has been sent. This means that lead ads testing tool has sent our lead to our Pabbly's workflow. So we'll open our workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the lead or not. And yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured the lead. Here's the dummy name, the dummy email and the dummy phone number. This means that our trigger step is successful, and now we are going on to our action step. For our action application, we are selecting Mailchimp. And for our action event, we are going to select add new member with custom fields. And then we are going to click on connect. And again, it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Mailchimp account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But I'm going to click on add a new connection. And then it is asking me the token and the data center. So for this, we are going to open our Mailchimp account, click on profile picture, click on profile, extras and then API key. So I'll open my Mailchimp account, click on my profile picture, profile, extras and then API key. And yes, over here you can see all the keys that I have created while now. I'm going to create a new key right now. So I'll scroll down. And over here you can see create a key. So I'll click on this. And now it is asking me the API key name. So I'll name my key as dummy key. And then I'm going to click on generate key. And yes, you can see that it has generated my key. So I'll copy this key and paste it in my Pabbly's workflow. After pasting the token, it is asking me data center. And again, we are going to read notes. It is saying enter the data center example US16, which appears as your subdomain in Mailchimp account. So I'll open my Mailchimp account and over here you can see US6. So I'll just copy this and paste it in my Pabbly's workflow. And then we are going to click on save. And yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Mailchimp account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me to choose the audience list. So I'm going to select the audience list as Pabbly Connect. And then it is asking me for the email address. So we are going to map the email address, first name, last name. So mapping means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know that our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Facebook lead ads as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. So I'm going to open the response of my trigger application. And yes, you can see here the dummy email. So I'm going to map this. And then it is asking me for the tags. So as you can see that this is not a required field. So I want to leave it blank. And if you wish, you can fill it. And then it is asking me the first name. So we are going to map the first name, the last name, and then the phone number. After mapping all the details that I wish to, I'll click on save and send test request. But you can see that I've left some of the fields blank because these were not required fields and I didn't wish these details to be added to my Mailchimp. And if you want, you can definitely fill in those fields to add these details in your Mailchimp account. And now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that our details have been added to the Mailchimp. Over here, you can see status subscribed. This means that our details have been added. So we'll open our Mailchimp account. And yes, you can see test user and the dummy email address has been added to our Mailchimp account too. This means that our workflow is successful and we'll just try the workflow once and I'll give you a real-time example. So I'll open my lead ads testing tool, delete the previous lead and refresh the page. It is really important to delete the leads and refresh the page, otherwise you'll not be able to preview the form or create a new lead. After that, we are going to select our page, our form, and then we are going to click on preview form. And again, you can see that it is asking me for the details. So I'll fill in the dummy details again. And yes, you can see that we have filled all the dummy details and now I'm going to click on next and then submit. And yes, you can see that it is saying your test lead has been sent. This means that our lead has been sent to our workflow is triggered and then Pabbly's workflow has added our details to our Mailchimp too. So I'll directly open my Mailchimp and check that if the details have been added or not. I'll not open my workflow and click on save and send test request. I'll directly go to my Mailchimp, refresh the page. And yes, you can see Pabbly test 66@pabblydudes.com and Pabbly test and the dummy phone number that we entered. All these details have been added to our Mailchimp too. This means that our workflow is successful and we'll just summarize the workflow once. So for our trigger application, we selected Facebook lead ads. For our trigger event, we selected new lead instant. We connected our Facebook lead ads account with our Pabbly's workflow and then we selected the page and the lead gen form. After that, we clicked on save and send test request. Pabbly said waiting for a webhook response. So we generated a webhook response and then we moved on to our action step. For our action application, we selected Mailchimp. For our action event, we selected add new members with custom fields. We connected our Mailchimp account with our Pabbly's workflow, and then we chose our audience list, and then we mapped the details like email, first name, last name, and the mobile number. And again, we clicked on save and send test request. And over here, you can see the 2 responses that we received. This means that our automation is successful. And if you have any query related to the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching. Not only these 2 applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find this video helpful, do like and subscribe our channel for more such automations. Thank you.